Hey guys, welcome to yet another session of my podcast. Welcome, welcome back. It's been a long time coming. I know I haven't been updating a lot of things. I'm not gonna say I've been busy because I'll probably be self-centered. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Byron Heaney. This has been a long time coming, and will I say I've been procrastinating? I don't know, but I've been procrastinating because I had a lot of topics and caught up with a lot of things work-wise. But I'm back, and I promise that this is going to be consistent and really consistent. And without further ado, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate the love, the likes, sharing, and even caring about the things that I do and showing some love. So, welcome, 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 welcome. Yup. I'll just dive into what's been happening. And this is femicide. And we've been getting growing cases of stabbings and people killing each other. I think it's been a norm. Like, who you are, who you are, who you. We wake up each and every day with people being killed, women, men, both genders. But it's really sad that we're losing a lot of people and we're losing lives. And the reasons why, I don't even know. Because some is relationship, some are love gone wrong, some are probably deals gone wrong, some are some or other people decided to meet on an Airbnb, like in this case of Scarlett, and there's another one. Like a lot of people have been like end up being killed in Airbnbs. And why is that? Why is it that a lot of people are being killed? And I think we need to address this in a way that I'll put it in the case of in a relationship, when you're in a relationship. You see, we realize there are a lot of red flags when it comes to relationships. And in the case where I'll use my story where I used to be beaten up in a relationship and I didn't know how to come out of that. And it kept happening. Like the the female will wake up out of the blues and cause all these tantrums, cause all these tantrums. And it's all always about me. I just have to use me as my own story because it aligns with the femicide and the things that have been happening. And my story comes up where I talked about it in the how I survived the toxic relationship. And I kept going to my friends and I kept telling them, hey, bro, I had a fight with my girl last night. And I was like, did you beat her up? No, no, no. I was the one who was being beaten up in that relationship. And it came to a point where I couldn't hold it. And when I used to tell my male friends and even the female friends, they used to take it as a joke. They used to ask me, why you have unapigwa aje? Unapigwa na mwanamke aje? Yeah, and I kept telling them, but I cannot raise my hand to beat a woman. And someone would beat me up until I'm dead. But the way of me defending myself is just either to just push that person away or um, this is something that was happening. And I used to open up to my friends, they used to take it as a joke. But I ended up thinking if the table was turned, whereby the chick, I was the one beating up the chick, it would have been, yeah, you need to be in jail. You need to do this and this. You need to do this and this. Yet, you're not a good person, this and that. But when I used to tell my friends about my ex, they used to be like, they'd make fun of it. Like, you're a grown ass man with beard and all that. Una pigwa, why you been beaten up by a woman? Long story short, all this kind of femicide that's been happening, and I always warn people about this. If there's a red flag in a relationship, and you can always see these small red flags, a woman waking up out of the blues and starting to be violent, or the man being violent. You see that first slap a woman or a man gives you, that's the most like that's the first red flag. And people keep joking about, I'll kill myself, I'll kill you, I'll do what, I what. And I keep telling people, once you notice or these kind of small things that people tell you, or that your partner tells you, I'll want to kill myself, I want to kill you, please just wake up and leave. And I keep singing about it. Wake up and leave. And the case where we've been having a lot of cases where people are being killed in Airbnb, people are being killed in their houses. And in the first case, why would you meet a stranger? Um, I understand some people are in business, maybe they're selling themselves, which is okay. Um, Provided you're putting food on the table, that's you. You know, you can't. I can't tell you, please don't do this. Don't. I don't advocate for prostitution, but if that's what puts food on the table, then I do respect it. But you need to know the kind of person that you're dealing with. People have different intentions. Like there's this young 19-year-old, may her soul rest in peace. Um, she went, she did, like they had a chat with a guy, and the guy, I think the guy was too smart, that he wasn't having those kind of fun conversations. So all along they were having this social media kind of thing, like all along on they were chatting on social media. So there was no communication whereby, hey, on phone and all this. So they ended up meeting in an Airbnb, and then I don't know what happened in between because I never did that too deep, because I don't want to talk about it. It's all over the news. Um, she ended up meeting with the guy, and then the guy did what he did, made love to her, whatever, whatever. Long story short, mutilated her body, cut her into pieces until date. It's just the other day that they got her, she was beheaded, and then they couldn't find the head inside the Airbnb. They ended up getting the head, and then she was buried. May her soul again rest in peace. But we keep telling this young generation, and I always tell my female friends, the old, the young, whoever, please do not. And I always say, even if the dick is too good, try as much as you can to know the person the kind of person that you're dealing with. At least know where you're going, understand that person, whether they're paying you a lot of money or not. Just understand the kind of person that you're with. Um, and the first meetup I always tell them is meet up in public. You don't necessarily need to meet in a room. But I think, I don't know, sometimes, when you're chatting and all this, you find someone, they're too good on text, and then the next minute they're not the kind of person that you thought they are. So we kind of need to be cautious about the people that we meet online, and it's just one of those things where it's really hard trying to tell people, please don't meet an Airbnb. And the next minute, even the other day, the government said, oh, please install CCTVs in Airbnbs. And then you'll keep telling these people, please don't meet in an Airbnb. And the next minute, not long ago, or not later on, in some circumstance where a week later or two, you find another case of femicide. They met with the guy stabbed the lady, or the lady stabbed the guy, vice versa, blah, blah, blah. We need to get this culture, or let's develop a culture where don't just randomly meet a person you meet on the road. Like, you meet someone online and you don't know their intention. Okay, the intention might be sex, and maybe you're on the same table. The intention might be you guys having a good time and all this, but take your time to understand the kind of person you're meeting. Take your time to at least meet in public and understand the kind of person that you're dealing with. They might have bad intentions, but I think you have that instinct of kind of learning the kind of person that you're meeting on the first day, and even the way they're luring you. So people need to understand that, and I think that's the best thing, that as a human being, not letting yourself being too open to people. And I think sometimes we're driven by, what do you call it? Let me not be kind of vague and all this, but we're driven by sort of kind of holiness in a way that um, once you meet this person and he's got the kind of body that you want, he's got this kind of lovely voice, and he's got this kind of lovely looks, and even the lady is beautiful or the man is handsome, and you're driven by that. And then the next minute you realize, or rather you don't realize, that this might be a cannibal, you know. And even if we kind of address it in so many ways, a lot of women are not going to listen to that. A lot of men are not going to listen to that. And what I'm telling you is, or that what the kind of message that I'm putting out there is, dear man, or the dear woman, if you ever meet someone and you're on the same table in a way, if it's all about sex, just have sex. And if it's all about you having fun, have fun. But please don't kill these people, because at the end of the day, all of us will end up dead, or that all of us will die one day. Um, we're just here for a season and not for the longest time. So if you kill me one day, tomorrow you might be dead in a different way. So cherish that person who's with you. And if you're in a toxic relationship, please, there's nothing like, you're not gonna eat that beauty, you're not gonna eat the handsomeness and all this. You can always wake up and leave. Please, just and you man, it's been happening because men are the ones. I'm not like I'm a man, but it's been happening where a man has been killing a woman, or a woman has been killing a man. Let's not kill these women, and women, let's not kill this man. And if you're in a relationship, please, it makes sense of you waking up and leave, but don't just wake up and say, "Hey, I'll kill you and I'll stab you." And then there was this case where um, the two couples had two kids, and they had these kind of shuffles and wrangles and all. But later on, I think that the lady used to warn the guy that, you keep coming home late, I'll kill you, I'll kill you. So she didn't get a hold of the guy. So one day she waited for the guy to come back home. And at that time, she had already killed her kids. And she was waiting for this man so that she can take away the guy's life and then end up killing herself. But luckily, or to God's be the grace, or how I can say it is, not even luckily, so sad that she killed the two kids, or her own kids, and she was waiting for this guy to come home. And it ended up where the guy was stabbed, and he didn't die. The kids died, and then we even went for the burial. I attended the burial. But it's so sad that we're losing a lot of people in the so-called love triangle relationships and all this. And as much as we sing about it, people are still going to be glued and tied to all this so-called love. And we get a lot of like femicide stories and femicide cases, and even men being killed, which shouldn't be the case. We need to live a life where, let's just embrace loving each other, being there for one another. And even if you meet a stranger, at least if your instincts are not telling you that you're probably going to meet that person, just try and find a way to let them go. Or don't meet someone who has bad intentions towards you. You never know. And I'm not telling you not to meet any other random person. We get all these cases. Men, women killed, men killed. And then I kind of like add in there is depression, and depression is one of the disease. Like it's one of the disease that is curable and not really curable, because you find a lot of people are depressed and then they can't talk. And if at all you're ever watching this, please, if you're ever depressed, wake up and talk to someone else. Like talk to your friend, talk to your mom, your dad, and anyone. If work is depressing you, if you're depressed in a relationship, you can always wake up and leave. If work is depressing you, or you're just depressed about life, taking away your life is not always a solution. You know, find a way of talking to people. Like you can always reach out to me. I talk to people who are depressed, and um, I cannot give a solution or not, but at least you see that few minutes that I've talked to that person, at least I've added something into their life. Even if they were thinking about killing themselves, they'll kind of think twice again. Because I've met a lot of people who are like, "Hi, Hini, I'm tired of this life. It's becoming too much." And obviously, it's becoming too much because life right now is so expensive and things are so tight, and there's no money, and people don't have money. So taking away your life is not the case. At least find a way of talking to people and just give yourself time, because like I said, we're only here for a season and for some time. And I just had to talk about this. And if you're going through depression, I pray for you and everything is going to be okay. If you're going through tough times, like even other people and everyone, even me, I'm going through tough time, but I'm not thinking of killing myself or like killing someone else. Um, learn to talk to people, learn to open up to people and tell them even if you're gonna probably gonna be a laughing stock, at least you shared what you're going through, unlike taking away your life. And I think that's probably it. I just had to air it out and tell you guys how I feel about all this kind of thing. But let's stop and end genocide. I'm not genocide. Femicide in Kenya. Let's stop femicide in Kenya and all over the world. And if you're going through depression, killing yourself rather taking away your life is not the only solution. The only solution is open up to people. Try find something to do. You know, you can always take a walk. You can always, if you have a car, you can drive. If you have a motorbike or a bicycle, you can always ride it around, or even take a walk and just go somewhere far to just think through life, you know. But ending up your life or ending your life is not the case, or that it's not the solution towards everything. I think I've made sense in all this. I don't know, but I just had to talk about it anyway. Thank you guys for watching. I just had to make this mini video or this kind of content on femicide. It doesn't really have a lot of things that I can talk about, but in the next video or videos, we're probably going to dive into a lot of things and fun. So this one I had to just kind of tone myself and we talk about this. But yeah, if you're going through life difficulties, you're not the only one. Please pray, go to church, always pray. Like me, I always pray before I leave the house. So please pray if you're going through tough times. And if you're planning to meet a stranger, think twice. Money is everything, but it's not everything. Your life comes first, and you matter in everything that you do in life. You matter, and you're important in many ways. Be it to your friends, be it to your family. Your family need you the most. So don't take your life. Um, be happy always. Um, we're just here for the shortest time possible, and yes, for our season. Peace in the Middle East, guys. Bye. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.